Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today we are at the farm again, and I tell you what, it's a little bit overgrown, so I brought my son with me. He's back behind me mowing that part of the field. As soon as he's done and I'm done shooting this video, I'm going to mow around the hives, because let me tell you, it has grown up. In the last week and a half, we've had a lot of rain, and the field has grown. Now, the good news about that is that the bees can come right outside their hives and eat, because there's little yellow flowers. I'm not sure what they are. I should know by the time I'm editing this video, and I'll let you know on the screen somewhere down there or up here, somewhere around me. I'm going to tell you what kind of flowers the little yellow flowers are. But right now the bees can just come out, they can just grab a bite to eat before they go out and hit the fields. Well, that's going to change, because today I'm going to mow all that down, probably shoot some Roundup around the bottom of the hives to prevent the weeds from growing up under the hives, because the last thing I want are ants crawling up the legs of the hives or up the weeds and getting into the hives. That would be bad. And the goal for today is pretty broad. It's going to be a windy day, so there's not going to be a lot of me talking. Maybe I'll talk a little bit. I tend to run on like I am right now, but that's not the point. The point is that it's going to be windy from time to time, and the audio might be a little bit messed up, and I have kind of general work to do today. I've got to go through the hives and just check to see how they're doing, if any of them need any new frames, any new boxes, if I need to harvest anything to make room for more honey. I am going to be checking hive number 20 to see if we've got a laying queen in there now. And we will also check the Enigma hive. I looked at both of those hives when I came in, and I'm looking at the Enigma hive right now, and I don't see anybody coming or going. But then again, it's still 9 o'clock in the morning, so maybe they're not out doing their thing yet. A lot of the other hives are flying. Hive 20, I saw a few bees coming and going, but not like the other hives. I mean, hive number 13, with its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes on it, they're already out there doing what they need to do. That hive's killing it. Anyways, the goal today is just a general inspection of the hives to make sure that everything is right with the world. I'm going to move some boxes around, just do a little bit of hive management, and then that's going to be it. Now, if there's any surprises or anything amazing, we will definitely show it on the video. Other than that, it's a work day in the bee yard, and I'm just inviting you along. So I hope you enjoy spending time with me today in the field. All right, so this is the Enigma hive. Last week we saw that the queen was laying, but now I don't see hardly any activity at all in the front, which worries me. Now, I'm gonna let you know in advance, I gave this hive this top box just so they would have something to aspire to. They did not need the super at the time that I gave it to them, so chances are pretty strong that that super is empty. Let's get in here and find out. Oh, well, we got a couple of bees in there. I mean, there's some. You know, somebody's living there. They haven't drawn anything out. They're just hanging out in there. All right, we're gonna go down one. Just because. All right. Show me a queen. Oh, we have a nice population down here. Okay, this is turning out to be pretty nice. Actually, before I take this off, or before I smoke them, let's take this queen excluder off so you can see. Look at that. Fantastic. Fantastic. These girls may actually produce 1 box of honey before the season's out. Let's see if we can find our queen and see those eggs. Hello. Okay. So we know that most of these bees are, you know, fresh nurse bees. They're freshly hatched because 1, they're small. 2, there's not a lot of traffic on the front, which means they're all hive bees. They have not graduated to the field yet, but you wouldn't think that they would. It's only been a couple of weeks since they've had a laying queen. I think 3 weeks by now. So let's see what we've got. Nothing going on there at all. I did give them as much drawn comb as I could find, so that the queen would have a good head start, so to speak. Let's see what we have here. I think there's a couple of girls on here. All right, we have some bees on there. They're filling that with honey. Girls, you should really save that for the queen. Save that for the queen. Please have brood on the next frame. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Let's see. And we have some brood. Now, this brood was probably given to them from hive number 1 right after I put them here, so that they could build their population. They needed a population. They needed some subjects to serve the queen. Do I see any eggs in there? Yep, No light yet, so let's get it with this. And we do not have any laying going on in there yet. Let's go to the next frame. I'm happy with the population that I've got in here right now, though. I'll take it. I will take it, people. I hope everybody's season is going well. I mean, my season so far, it's not too bad. I do have a problem that I've noticed here, and I thought it was just because I did Demarest splits here, but I've noticed the problem here and at home in the home bee yard. All of the girls at the home bee yard are storing all of their honey in the bee barn, and they're not putting any in the supers. And here I have to keep removing frames of honey from the brood chamber, moving it up to the super and giving them empties down at the bottom because they keep storing honey down in the brood chamber for some reason. I have no idea why that's happening, but if it's happening with you, let it be known down in the comments and let me know why you think that is. I have a theory, and my theory is that now all the bees that were out flying last summer are gone, but the queen, maybe they told the queen a story and said, listen, queen, there's not a lot of nectar out here, because last year we had the big freeze down here in the south that wiped out the nectar, and I'm thinking maybe the queen was told a story, and then she survived until this year and told all the bees this year, hey, listen, don't store any honey up top, store it down at the bottom, because there's some guy with the smoke machine that comes in here and takes all of our honey, and last year, the cupboards were bare, times were lean, and he took our honey anyways. Maybe that's what's going on, so they're all storing it close to home. I don't know, that's just a guess. If you know why, if you know the real reason why, let me know down in the comments, I'd appreciate it. Okay, they're storing honey in this comb, and they really shouldn't. They should be saving this for the queen. Now, they are kind of trying to do the rainbow pattern here. This is all empty, but they're storing honey in the corners. That's acceptable. Hey, at this point, I'm just happy the Enigma hive finally took off and is alive. That's where my happiness comes from. Finding my happy place today. That's where it is. Oh, I just squashed a bee and dropped it right down there. So now they all know. Now they're going to be mad. Guards, come to the front. Okay, we have some fresh brood. Okay, so this is fresh brood in the middle. We have honey. We have the rainbow pattern. Let me see if I can find the queen on there. Well, you know what? I'll let you look first. Tell me if you see the queen. If I start looking, my shadow from my veil will get down there in the frame. You won't be able to see anything. Okay, you had enough time? All right, I'm gonna look. All right, I don't see her on that side. Let's look at the other side. Let you have a look first. You're getting first glance at it. First dibs. What are dibs? Why does everybody always want first dibs? What the heck is a dib? If you know the answer to that, put that in the comments too. I've always wondered, what the heck is a dib? First dibs, what's a first dib? I have no idea. All right, let me have a look. All right. Second dibs. Second dibs. I get second dibs. Maybe it's a northern thing, dibs. I heard it when I was a kid. They used to say it when I was a kid. And when I was a kid in Ohio. Maybe it's an Ohio thing. I don't know. Brian Castle Hives, let me know. What's a dib? It's on you, buddy. Or Schick. If you're watching this video, you're in Ohio. Tell me what a dib is. Oh, that's weird. But I do notice that brood that is uncapped, when I tip the frame over it, it's almost falling out. Nothing's holding it in. That's weird. Maybe it's just the stage of capping that I'm at. I've never noticed that before. Be very careful with that frame. I don't want to give the bees a headache, the little larva. So I can tell you this. As far as the Enigma hive, now those of you who have seen your beehive, for instance, you say, man, that hive's weak. Well, this is the Enigma hive. This hive's been on the verge of death ever since it came out of winter. And I'm just happy there's bees in it. So I'm not going to call it weak. Let's see what we have here. You see a queen? I'll let you look there. Let you have a close look. See a queen on there? All right, let me have a look. Oh, I do see eggs on there. Okay. So we may have a queen on this frame. Now, I don't know. I'm going to try to let you see the eggs. Maybe you're a new beekeeper and have never seen eggs. I'm going to try to get this right up in the camera. Try to look in the bottom of those cells and see if you can see. I'll gently rotate it. See if you can see that. It looks like almost like a little tiny grain of rice that's about, I don't know, 1/5 the size of a grain of rice. Very, very small. That means we have a laying queen in there. Eggeronies. Eggsters. Okay, they just jumped off this frame. The guards did, so maybe we've got the queen right here. Let's have a look. Hey, we know she's in here. We have fresh eggs. Fresh eggs and all worker brood. I don't see any drone brood in here, which is good. That means no laying worker. Laying worker's bad. Oh, so I want to tell you a little story here really quick about hive number 20. So after I was done filming, I went back and I looked at the pile of bees that I had thrown on the ground over there when I shook the frames out of hive 20, and I tell you what I found. I found a red queen. She was marked red, she was a queen. Apparently the queen had petered out and she was only laying drone eggs. So there wasn't a laying worker in there, but there was a debunked queen, which is why I had a couple of queen cells that I didn't know how they got made. Well, maybe she spit out a fertilized egg from time to time. But hopefully that hive is right with the world. There's not a lot of activity on the front of it. We're going to get there in a second. But I did find a queen that had been petered out. It was not a laying worker. It was a defunct queen. So there you go. A little bit of inside knowledge there. Let's look for the queen here. Oh, that's a beautiful frame. Beautiful. Look at that. Fully capped. Do you see a queen on there? We're probably not. We probably missed a queen, and that's okay. I'm not going to stir this hive up today. If I don't find her, that's fine. I've got evidence that she's there, and this hive is doing spectacular compared to how it was doing. I'm very pleased, very happy. The Enigma hive is doing good things now. Maybe I should change their name to something a little more positive. All right, what do we have here? Do you see a queen? Oh, I see a queen cell, teacup. And it's got stuff in it. What are you doing? No, it doesn't. Okay, it's empty. It's empty. They're just practicing. No practicing. We don't need that. For the most part, I'm not going to mess up your world. This is a broken frame, though. I mean, it's busted right at the bottom, but I leave it in here because they've got it sealed on there with wax. And as long as it's not a honey frame, I think it'll be fine. I don't really want to pull it while they've got brood on it and while it's a full frame of drawn comb, because that's very rare to me right now. I wish I had more, but I don't. Do we have a queen on there? If you see her, shout her out. I haven't seen her yet. You may have already seen her and say, Bug Farmer, why are you still looking through this hive? I saw her 4 frames ago. Well, you may have, but I haven't. Maybe I'll find her in the edit. No, we do have fresh brood on this frame, though. I will take that. I love the progress that this hive has made. Okay, one more frame. Here we go. One more frame, ladies, and I'm out. Out. Oh, that is a nice frame. It's a little heavy. It's filled with honey, so this is a resource frame. I don't see the queen on there. I don't think I will. So she's somewhere else in the hive. We have already passed the queen. So if you didn't see her and I didn't see her, go back and look. Maybe you'll see her. Find her. Let me know in the comments where she is. That'll at least make me happy. Let's see here. Okay, this I got a bee putting a banana on me right here. Don't do that. Now your banana smell doesn't mean anything. Now it's a smoke smell. All right, what do we see here? I mean, that bee was just latched on right there, just blasting the attack pheromone right on my face. I could smell it. It was going right up my nose. Right up the snozola. All right, here we go. I don't see the queen. But I can tell you this. I am very, very comfortable that she is in this hive. I'm very comfortable. She's in here. This hive's queen right. Okay. All right. Now let's zip over to hive 20 and see what's happening there. Now, will we have a laying queen in there? Yeah, possibly some eggs. Maybe a little brood. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been in that hive, since the last video where you actually saw me going through that hive and having the whole laying worker situation. So I don't know whether or not we're going to have a laying queen in there. We did have a nice big fat virgin queen in there the last time we saw her. Let's go have a look. Let's get in here. Now in this hive, what I want to see I have a few girls on the front. I want to see a queen. I want to see a queen laying. And I also want to see what I've done with my frame holder. I don't know, what is that? Over here, in the ground. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. I don't know what I've done with my frame holder. And I'm going to be mowing. I don't want to mow into a giant piece of metal. What am I doing with it? I'm on the back of the truck. Good. I've lost my frame holder in the tall grass. Oh no, this is not a good thing. I'm going to be mowing. Metal and metal, they don't go together very well. But I tell you what, so even if I do hit my frame holder with a lawnmower, I have something I'm going to show you either in this video or the next video. Vevor sent me out a lawnmower blade sharpener, but if I hit the metal frame holder somewhere, I at least know that I have a way of sharpening my blade. Alright, I don't have time to look for it. It's somewhere here. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Hello. Hello. This is going to be hard to do without a frame holder. Son of a gun. Okay. No queen on there. I don't think we would have one on there. Something else you're going to notice is we're kind of at an angle here. That's the ground and the way that I've got the hive set up. I promise you I'm standing straight. It's the hive and the ground that's at an angle. But then again, maybe I'm standing crooked and it's the hive that's straight. Nah, I'm gonna say I'm standing straight. All right, here we go. No queen on there, that's good. Set that here. Now what we want in here is we want to see a laying queen. I don't know if there's gonna be any brood, but hopefully we at least have some eggs. And if we see her and she's not marked, we are going to mark her today. Hello. There's still a lot of drones in this hive because I guess this is where they came home after I shook them out. Seems how none of them were laying workers. They're just all natural drones from a weak queen. Okay, this is all honey. Do not see the queen on there. If you see her, shout her out, but look at that glisten. Woo! There we go. Now we have more room. Now we have angry bees. Now they're flying. There we go. Okay, they're storing honey there. And honey in that little bit of comb that they've got drawn out. Okay. Come on, just show me a queen. Give me what I want, then I will go away. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of honey. And a lot of drones eating that honey. That's what they do. And that's why I don't like drones. A ton of drones on there. Come on, there's virgin queens out there. Go fly away. Well, that is a lot of honey stored in a place where a queen could lay after she is fertilized. Let's look at the other side. Okay, well, they're starting to fill that with honey too. And see, the problem is, again, I don't have any more drawn comb. This is it. This is it. When it's gone, it's gone. Unless they make more, and they need to make more. And drawn comb is at a premium this year, especially for deeps. Okay, I have eggs. No. No, that's probably capped from last time. Okay, look for the queen. Let me look. Put the old, Oh, we have, is that an egg? Yeah, we have eggs. We have eggs. We do have eggs. We have a laying queen in here. We have a laying queen. Okay, so she might be on this frame. Let's have another good look at this frame. Okay. Where is she? We have eggs on this frame. Now, if I remember correctly, this queen was like an orange tiger striped queen. I think she was orange. But I may be remembering incorrectly. We have eggs on this side. But this hive, this bunko queen, the petered out queen that we did remove after I found her, I gave her the old pinch. But she has been replaced with a queen that knows what she's doing. Oh, look at this here. There's our queen right there. Oh, she's a big fatty too. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's grab her out. Let her go on a frame with a lot of comb. Well, no, well, wait a second. She's walked up here. I can certainly paint her on here if I can get the cage out of my. There we go. Okay, she's pinned. All right, you're getting the old green racing stripe today, lady. You are getting the racing stripe. There you go. You have a new racing stripe. I'm going to give you a cage to dry. And then life will be good. Look at that. Look at her go. Okay. There you go. You sit there and just bake in the sun for a minute. You old bakeroni. What are you doing? You're licking honey. Oh, she's out. She's already out. Oh, how'd you get out? How did you crawl out of there? My queen cage was defective. She got out. We caught her though. All right, just dry. You dry, you can get out. Look at her. She's trying to get out. She may get out again. If she gets out, we'll just let her walk into the hive and it'll be that. But hopefully she can stay there and just dry for 1 second. I don't like that. We're gonna go ahead and they're violating the rules again. No cattywampedness. It's not allowed, ladies. Here we go. De-cattywampedness. It's gone. Let's let our queen go. Here we go. There she goes. Look at that nice green racing stripe there. Nice dot. Go down in the hive. Go down in the hive. This is your hive. Get in there. All right. Problem solved. The introduction to that queen was a success. The Enigma hive, it has a queen. It has a laying queen. We have honey in this box. Life could not be better for these bees. Let's put this right here so that these girls can actually traverse the brood chamber. We want them to come in here and put honey directly upstairs. There you go. So there you go, and there you have it. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, we did manage to accomplish all of the goals today. Now, I am going to go back here and go through the rest of this bee yard after I mow it. I've got my son in the truck. He's going to help me go through the bee yard. If something crazy happens, I'll turn the cameras back on and let you see, but I don't suspect anything crazy is going to happen. The important thing is that we managed to accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish today in the video was find the Enigma queen and see if she's laying. We did not find the queen. If you spotted her on a frame, do me a favor, leave a comment below, put the time code in so that I can go back and get a look at her. I want to see her. We did find eggs in there, so we know that she's laying. We have a laying queen in the Enigma hive, and their population is just looking fantastic. A lot better than I expected it would look this year. I thought that was going to be a complete waste. I might even get a box of honey from that hive this year. That would be fantastic. And then the laying worker hive. It was not a laying worker hive. I told you that after I had shut the cameras off last time and I went back and I looked at where I shook the frames out, I actually found a queen that was painted red. She was a dud. She was laying nothing but drones. So we gave her the old pincheroni. Well, I did. It wasn't on camera, but she got gone and she has been replaced with a new queen who is laying up a storm in there. We found her, we painted her green. Everything is right with the world, except they are still storing honey down in the bottom. I don't know why. If you know why bees are storing honey in the brood nest, this season, if it's happening for you. It's happening both here and on my bee barns. I don't understand what's going on. If there's a reason for that and you're a master beekeeper and you know, or just someone who's maybe not a master beekeeper, but you know anyways, put it in the comments, let me know, because I really want to know how to prevent that from happening. It's really starting to annoy me today. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.